GoFest Global is this weekend in Pokemon Go, and I am super excited about this because I get to do my favorite thing, which is deliver all you guys tips, tricks, strategies, counter guides, everything that you need to know to optimize this event in Pokemon Go. So let's not look any further, get into the details. Welcome to the Trader Club. Here we go. Let me know in the comments below, what are you guys looking for in GoFest Global the most? Is it a brand new shiny? Is it a legendary? Is it a 100% IV? Is it a trade that you're looking forward to coming up on? Because this is the weekend for it. One of the biggest global, if not the biggest global event of the year. So please, play with intention, with purpose, and make sure to take full advantage of all the tips I have in this video. So before we get into it, I just want to let you guys know that you can jump into the Patreon, you can get into the $8 raid rooms, you can jump and get into my friends list, or you can join the Discord and be free because this weekend is going to be remote raid crazy, and I can't wait to see what you guys get from rewards. The event is going down on Saturday and Sunday, the 28th and the 29th. It starts at 10 a.m. and it goes all the way until 6 p.m. event playtime. More than likely, the raids are going to start at 5 a.m. and they're going to end at 8 or 9 p.m. GoFest was 5 a.m. in person all the way till 8 p.m. So maybe we will have the same thing here. Don't know for sure, but I'm also going to let you guys know that for raids, Saturday is going to be Zamazenta, Sunday is going to be Zacian, all exclusively. I don't know why they're doing that, but that's what's going on there. Number two, we are going to be raiding against the crowned forms. So they are going to be stronger, more challenging to take down. They are also going to be both combined with steel typing. When you catch it, you will be catching the Heroes Battle form, the same IVs that you know about, the 2188 or the 2735 in weather boosted cloudy conditions. Regardless of if you fight it in a boosted condition, let's say it's snowy weather and you're on the other side of the earth, that could be a situation for you, but that doesn't mean that you're catching it in a weather boosted situation unless it's cloudy weather. So I just want to make sure that we're clear on that. I confirmed with Pokemon Go, that is what is going on. So for this event, you can have the ticket or you don't have to have the ticket. You can still participate. There are bonuses aligned with the ticket, but you don't need to have it to participate, which I love. So all the bonuses everyone will receive will be surprise encounters with ghost snapshots. So you're going to be getting the fan rotom here, 1 hour lure module duration, and party play going from 3 until 8 hours. So party play, great. Make sure to get into your party play with 4 people and share items. This is a great way to optimize items. You will get 2 for the price of 1 if you do that. You can share 4 per day in a party, and this is how you optimize it there. Additionally, 1 hour lure module durations is great if you're trying to get the Picnicker medal above to platinum or even higher and higher and higher. I love having 1 hour lure module durations. Please make sure to check around for lure modules, put your lure modules down. If you're in a tight grind area, put premium lure modules down. If you don't have lure modules, a great way to be able to start obtaining those for free is participating in the Pokestop showcases. If you're in a larger grind area, meaning you're going to be walking around a big circle, a big square, up and down and back, please make sure to use the regular lure modules unless you're trying to get evolutions, because by the time you get back, you're going to be wasting those premium lure module spawns that you could use for another time. And then we're going to have ticketed bonuses. And these are going to include increased chance of having shiny Pokemon, research leading to a Volcanion encounter, special research with branching past the Sword and Shield, different Pokemon will be attracted to Incense, hourly global challenges with exciting rewards Saturday and Sunday, habitat themed collection challenges, 3 surprise encounters with Ghost Snapshot every day. And then additionally, ticket holders will also receive the bonuses of the buddy gaining more hearts, up to 9 free raid passes, open 40 gifts per day, up to 6 special trades per day, and half Stardust cost for trades. So here, when you do have the ticket, you're going to be able to get the Volcanion encounter. You're getting increased shiny odds, which I have seen people in the past not have the ticket and get good shiny odds, and also have the ticket and get better shiny odds. So it really just depends on how you want to play. If you're free to play, obviously that settles the score. We don't have to go there. I like to play this game and enhance my experience, so this is what I do. I also love opening the 40 gifts. That's really big. You're getting the additional raid passes every single day. You're getting reduced Stardust cost, so if you have a shiny, and furthermore. So if you're looking at value, you're getting the mythical Pokemon early. Number 1, Volcanion. Number 2, you're getting the 9 raid passes, which is awesome. There are more than just this going on in the shop, because we also have the gold bottle cap going on in the Ancients Ruined battle pass that's going on for this weekend. And then we also have the battle pass that gives you the trinket going on for the month of June. So there's more more than just this going on. And then additionally, the 100% IV for the Volcano is gonna be $15.55 for all you guys out there. So please make sure to keep that number in your mind, have a good optimistic outlook, and hopefully you guys get a good one. And then don't forget, guys, we also have the bottle caps, which I will be making a video ranking the things that I would suggest you guys use your bottle caps on. So before we jump into the spawns and everything more, let's talk about preparation for this event for the weekend. So if you guys are in North America, you're in somewhere that's warm, remember, I love wearing long sleeves. I know it is hotter, but it's going to protect you. Remember, regular sunscreen has petroleum in it, it has chemicals in it, it's going on your skin is absorptive to everything except really water. So putting that stuff on you is not really the play. That's why I'm always in long sleeves. I have a hat on, and then if I don't have a hat, a safari hat with a backing, I'm gonna put a shirt or some type of cloth around my neck so I can be outside playing and I cannot get burnt. Number one. Number two, I would love for you guys to have some type of Camelback, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be Camelback brand, but one of those things really helps out. Putting some minerals in there. I'll have all this stuff in the pinned comments below of the video. I prefer you guys have some bars. You guys are warmed up and ready to go. You guys are having walking shoes. I like Ultra shoes. They are wide toe box, zero drop shoes, so they do not have a heightened heel that is going to mess with the equilibrium of your body. I really like that. Also, additionally, I did this in the other video, so I'll do it in here to warm up for GoFest. Maybe get on some squats, push your butt back on your squats, get some good squats going, warm your legs up for this, okay? So we're here, back and forth. You can go sideways, and then you can make a circle, right? And that's gonna warm your hips up each and every day so that you're able to go and play. And then don't forget to do ankle circles as well. Ankle circles are fantastic for this. It's kind of hard for me to do it right here with the video, but that is gonna be great for you guys. Make sure to optimize your stretching every day. Make sure to keep hydrating. Make sure to take breaks for food, water, and you guys are gonna be ready to go. You're gonna need a battery pack, at least 10,000 minimum. 10,000 sometimes doesn't even do it for me. You want the 20,000 that is great for you guys. So if you guys are able to, the brands that I like is Rav Power and Anchor. Those ones are consistently out there and they shine in this specific marketplace. So from the US based perspective, that's what I am recommending. And then most importantly, we need to talk about our maintenance. So we need to talk about our bag maintenance and our items maintenance. So this week, I want you guys spinning as many Pokestops as you possibly can. This weekend is kind of like a dedicated Pokemon week. So if you guys can go out there and do that, please make sure to do so because you're going to be able to get Ultra Balls, Great Balls. I want you guys to go in with as many of those as you possibly can hold. Even if you have to delete all of your red Pokeballs out of your bag, do so. You want to have golden raspberries, which you will get from raid battles, so you're not too worried about that. If you want pineapple berries, you can use it, but I really like to stack the megas and go from there like that. Remember, pineapple berries, having some to catch all the shiny legendaries that you're out there is always good, and we already hit that bonus, so it looks like we're getting great catch rates, almost first ball catch rates on every single legendary that's out there, which makes it extremely easy to be able to play for. And then when going through your Pokemon bag, I want you guys to have at least 1,000 if you have an upgraded bag, guys. I prefer a little bit more because remember, we have 6 special trades per day, which is really important for us to capitalize on those. Even if you don't have friends that you can trade with, just find somebody and trade 6 random shinies that you caught from a calm day, maybe a regular legendary, whatever that situation is, get it done because it's going to be something that you want to complete. Also, for this week, you're going to get the guaranteed XL candies for trades regardless of distance all the way until Sunday evening. Take advantage of doing that. So remember, you can do 94 regular trades, and then you have 6 special trades. I prefer that you do the regular trades at the end of the day so you don't accidentally go over because it happens. We make mistakes. We don't want to make mistakes and block out our great special trades because even if you trade legendaries just for XL candy, I don't care what you do, optimize on that. For 2, after GoFest, we're going right into the Pokemon Go celebration anniversary event, which allows us to be able to get increased chance of lucky friends. So here we go. Number 1, what you're going to want to do this week is trade all the Pokemon that you want XL candy for. Maybe Druddigon, maybe Turtonator. But here's the thing, you're gonna get more lucky trades next week starting on July 1st at 10 a.m., which is Tuesday, so it's only one day after. Even if you don't get to play on Monday because your bag is so freaking full that you can't do anything. But here's the thing, ideally, you would find somebody that you can trade over 100 kilometers with for that week and get increased lucky chances. However, reality may not be as easy as you think, so what you may want to consider doing is trying to catch as many of these Pokemon as possible, getting all the XO candy from just catching during GoFest, and then you trade the valuable Pokemon that you want to go lucky Turtonator, again, Druddigon, things like that. Those are dual-purpose Pokemon. Or you go and drive to meet somebody. Maybe you have a friend that's in Portland, you're in Bend, Oregon. Wherever that situation is, you drive there, and that allows you to trade over 100 kilometers and get the increased lucky rates. And maybe you're like, hey, I need a vacation. I can go hang out with them for a week. Whatever the situation is, make sure to kind of have these things in your mind and go for it that specific way. Maybe you already got the hundo. You don't want the lucky hundo, whatever that is. You don't care about the lucky Pokemon. Great. Trade them all now, get the XL candy. But if you're like, hey, I really want a Turtonator hundo, I didn't get it over the weekend, there's your time to be able to try to get increased luckies, because remember, luckies base floors are 12, 12, 12, so you have a much higher chance of getting hundos. And then the last thing before we jump into the actual tips of the event is I suggest you guys just spend $100 right up front. And I know I get nothing from that. Pokemon Go does get something from that. I get nothing for telling you guys this, but I'm just telling you guys from experience. Having to manage your bag, having to try to buy raid passes, running out of coins is just not the play when you're in a really intense situation. Maybe you have a full lobby going into Gigantamax, you're like, oh my God, I have to buy coins and I'm gonna buy $10, and then you buy 10 $10 things, and you could have got thousands of extra coins by just buying the 100 box from the web store. I make no money, I'm not sponsored by this, but I'm telling you the experience for that, as I tell everybody for going for in-person Go Fest, it's easier to just do that. You get extra coins, and then even if you don't spend them, you have them in the future. I think that's the best situation for you guys, but you could do whatever you like. I just want you guys to have the best time. And maybe you're a kid, you're like, I don't have that access. Well, you have 5 lawns right here that you could probably mow for $20 a piece, or 4 lawns for $25 a piece. So get out there, mow some lawns, grab your lawnmower, make yourself some cash. All right, now it's time for the event tips. Starting off, first time globally, we will be getting Klefki. So everybody will have access to Klefki, and then Skiddo. Skiddo is going to have the shiny available. Great things. The brand new shinies for the event that I want you guys to focus on. Not super hard, but cool. Okay, the biggest focus is gonna be Carbink, because that one is not the most common Pokemon. 2, Frigibax is brand new, it's shiny, it's great. And I know we're all like, we love dragons, we need this Pokemon. Well, yes, that is the truth. However, remember, we just got Jangamo Comday, and Jangamo Shiny was released last Go Fest. Remember, next June is gonna have Frigibax Go Fest, so don't stress out over that shiny. Yes, it is cool. It's cool to have it unlocked. I'm sure that most of us will get some, and if you don't, you can lucky trade for it, but don't overpay for this Pokemon, because you will have it in a year if you can be patient. Remember, patience always pays off in Pokemon Go. Remember, there is an additional ticket for trainers who bought the pass before April 15th and played between April 8th and April 15th. So here's the research. Explore 1 kilometer for a super incubator. Complete 5 research tasks for 3 golden raspberries. Spin 10 Pokestops or gyms for 672 XP. Power up grass type Pokemon for a lucky egg. Catch 25 different species of Pokemon for 2025 XP. You're gonna get a Skiddo encounter, 25 Skiddo candy, and 25 XL Skiddo candy. Love that, man. All right, here comes the spawns, guys. It's gonna be a lot of information for you guys, but also remember, on Twitter, at the Trainer Club with 2 B's, you can find my infographic, which is gonna be the screen wallpaper. Thank you for Galax for doing an amazing job on this, and this is gonna be what you guys are having for the weekend. Let's go. So how it's reading right now is we're gonna be getting all the habitats rotating each day. So on Saturday, we're gonna get habitats, Sunday, we're gonna get habitats, but then we're gonna have exclusive spawns on Saturday and Sunday that's gonna match the shield for Zamazenta on Saturday and the sword for Zacian on Sunday. I like this. This is cool. So here we go. So the rotating habitats are going to be as follows. Remember to target the Pokemon that you need, and also put on the mega that covers the most. Remember, the 3 biggest coverage megas are going to be, that doesn't mean you have to use them, are going to be Rayquaza, that's going to cover Flying, Dragon, Psychic. Then we go to Groudon, it's gonna cover all sunny weather, which is going to be grass, ground, as well as fire. And then finally, we have the Kyogre that's gonna cover water, bug, and electric, all rainy weather types. So those 3 are great ones to keep in mind. Other ones to keep in mind are Altaria, that's gonna be Fairy and Dragon, which is a great one here. I also really like the Lopunny, because Lopunny is gonna be normal, which is gonna cover Spinda. So for me, you know, I'm gonna do a lot of raids, so I'm gonna get a lot of XL candy. So I'm not gonna target having a mega lined up with the XL candy of this. If you're doing less, you may want to consider doing either Zacian or Zamazenta. I already have over 5,000 XL candy. I think I'm maybe actually almost at 7 for Zacian, and almost 4 or 5 for Zamazenta, so I don't need more. I don't need to get the additional 1 XL candy. What I do need is Spin to XL candy. What I would also like to get is Phalanx XL candy and other specific little unique type of Pokemon that work for me, that I enjoy, that I'm trying to stock up on, that are rarer to obtain than for these legendaries. Starting off, the Moonless Volcano is going to be from 10 until 11 and 2 until 3. It's going to have Houndour, Numel, Duskull, Gothita, Golett, Fletchling, Flabebe Redflower, Skrelp, Fuecoco, and rarer Carbink. Remember, it's harder to target Pokemon when you're not at an in-person event. So how you do that? You may potentially find one of these habitats that you really like and use Spatial Rend to increase your radius. Walk around a lot, maybe raid a little bit less during these specific hours of the Pokemon that you want. Carbink is one of those. Also, playing with a Pokemon Go Plus Plus, if it's a modded one, you're able to auto throw Great and Ultra Balls, which is fantastic. Additionally, if you want something like a dual Catchmon or a Gotcha that just throws regular Pokeballs really fast, that works too. From a meta attacker standpoint, there's nothing really too crazy here that you're going to be able to use. However, remember that Houndoom does go into the Mega that is a Dark and a Fire type, which changes into the Galvanic Dojo. Here it's going to be going from 11 to 12 and 3 to 4. We're going to get Machop, Electabuzz, Teddiursa, Scraggy, Chespin, Yellow Flower, Pancham, Dedenne, Crabrawler, and Mindfu as a rarer encounter. For meta attackers, we do have the Electivire in the Shadow that is a good electric attacker, so getting XL candy here works, but we will eventually have a Comday Classic for it. Additionally, we just had a Machop Comday Classic, and this one also yields great XL candy for us. So those two are important. The other ones are get to the shinies if you want. In the next one, we're going to have the Hypnotic Tundra. Here, it's going to run from 12 until 1 and 4 till 5. We have the Alolan Sandshrew, Swinub, Spheal, Piplup, Snover, Munna, Elgian, Blue Flower, Flabebe, Bergmite, and Frigibax. Remember, here is going to be the Frigibax. The Blue Flower Flabebe, also rare. This is going to be a great time for you guys to pick up good shinies during this time. You might even consider changing your Mega per habitat. If you guys have listened to me and optimized all your Megas, you have a bunch of free Megas. This weekend is a great time to be able to use some extra Mega energy. Use all of your free Megas that are sitting in your bag that you have waiting for this time. And finally, we have the Fae Swamp 1 to 2 and 5 to 6, which is going to be Clefairy, Tentacool, Mawile, Gulpin, Venipede, Poplio, Marini, Morlul, Togetic, and Orange Flower Flabebe are going to be rarer. Remember, Morlul is going to be a Stardust boosted Pokemon, so catching that Pokemon, being on a Star Piece the whole day is always my objective because I can optimize how much Stardust and XP I get. Okay, so now we're going to start talking about the PvP stats for Pokemon. If you guys don't care about PvP, you guys can just overlook this section, but this will be covering all of the Pokemon in PvP in the appropriate sections. As far as the PvP Pokemon, we have the Dusknoir. Shadow 14, non-Shadow 22. If you guys do want to pause to check out the moveset recommendations, you can, or you can check out pvpoke.com, but I'm going to run through all these guys for you. 014, 13. Level 24. In the Ultra League, rank 6 at a 0-15-15. Then we have Golurk in the Great League, rank 77, 2-15-14. In the Ultra League, rank 98 at a 0-13-15. And we're going to have Talonflame, best ranked in the Ultra League, 54, Incinerate, which is the Conde move, Fly, and Flame Charge at a 50-50-15 at level 50. That one will require 296 XLs. And then we're going to have Florges. Remember, Florges is going to be coming from any of the Flabebes. They do not change the movesets or any typing. It's just the look of that Pokemon. It is a very powerful Pokemon though. Florges in the Ultra League, Fairy Wind, Moonblast, Trailblaze, rank 50, 0-14-15. Then we're going to be with Dragalge in the Great League, rank 57, Acid, Aquatail, Outrage, 0-15-13. And then in the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 35 with Acid, Aquatail, and Outrage at a 1-15-15. Skeledirge is going to be ranked 34 in the Ultra League, Incinerate, Torch Song, and Shadow Ball at a 0-15-15, and ranked 52 in the Master League with the same exact movesets. Just a reminder, everything in the Master League is going to be a 15-15-15 as far as the best recommended IVs. So that's why I don't cover the IVs for the Master League. In the Great League, Carbink ranked 28, Rock Throw, Power Gem, Moonblast, 5-15-15. Machamp in the Great League is ranked 99, better ranked in the Shadow at 81, and 35 in the Machoke. In the Ultra League, we also have the Machamp at 118, and in the Master League, 157. And then we have the Ursalune in the Master League at rank 72 with Tackle, Swift, and High Horsepower. In the Great League, Pangoro is going to be ranked 44, Karate Chop, Close Combat, Night Slash, 0-13-13. Pangoro in the Ultra League, same thing at a 0-14-15. Dedenne is going to be ranked 29, Thundershock, Parabolic Charge, and Play Rough. Dedenne 100% IV is going to be 0-14-12. Then we have the Sandslash, ranked 80
89 in the Alolan format at 0-14-14. And then in the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 85 at 0-14-15 at level 49. Then we have Mamoswine in the Master League, best ranked in Shadow at 80 or non-Shadow at 105. Baxcalibur in the Master League is ranked 66 with Dragon Breath, Avalanche, and Dragon Claw. Then we have Clefable, best ranked at 84 in the Great League at Fairy Wind, Moonblast, Swift at 0-13-15. Then in the Ultra League, it's ranked 32, same moveset at 0-15-13 at level 49, lots of XL candy there. Tentacruel is going to be ranked 14 in the Ultra League at a 0-13-15 at level 50. In the Master League, Primarina 99, 15-15-15s. Toxapex is best in the Great League at 65. Poison Jab, Brine, Sludge Wave at a 0-15-15. And then in the Great League, we have Togetic ranked 68 at a 0-14-14. And in the Master League, Togekiss at rank 90. And then on Saturday, we have specific spawns for the Shield correlating with the raids with Zamazenta. Here we have Chansey, Skarmory, Larvitar, Shieldon, Shelmet, Vullaby, Oranguru, and Goomy. For these Pokemon, Vullaby is going to be great, and then Goomy, which did have a Calm Day. I don't know why they make these Calm Day Pokemon rarer for encounters, but that's just what it is. And then on Sunday, we're going to have different spawns correlated to the sword. Here we have the Galarian Farfetch, Cubone, Ralts, Karrablast, Pawniard, Dino, Passimian, and Jangmo-O. Here we have great spawns, especially if you're looking for the shiny King Gambit, you can get it from the Pawniard. And then we have Incense Encounters. In the Habitat Moonless Volcano, you can attract Torkoal. In the Galvanic Dojo, Skiddo. In the Hypnotic Tundra, Pachirisu. And the Fae Swamp, Klefki. And then on Saturday for the unknowns, we're getting D-E-H-I-L and S. And Sunday, we're getting D-O-R-S and W. And for these Pokemon, Bastiodon ranked 45, Smackdown, Stone Edge, Flamethrower 0-15-14 at level 50. We have Mandibuzz ranked 16 in the Great League at a 0-13-15. And the Ultra League at 45 at a 50-50-15. Remember, some of these Pokemon that are egg locked typically and come out for these events are great to try to get these Pokemon for you. Also, remember, for the bottle caps, guys, you don't have to do Shundos and 100% IVs. Maybe you're a PvP Pokemon. That's all you care about. You have a 0-0-15 Pokemon. You can always just jump one of those stats all the way up and optimize it for the best stats for PvP. Goodra in the Master League ranked 82. With Dragon Breath, Aquatail, Draco Meteor. Then we have King Gambit, ranked 92, Snarl, Foul Play, and Iron Head. Master League for Hydreigon is ranked 100 with Dragon Breath, Brutal Swing, and Flash Cannon. Como-O, ranked 80 in Ultra League, Dragon Tail, Clanging Scales in Close Combat, 0-11-15. Master League, Dragon Tail, Clanging Scales in Close Combat, all 15s. So wow, we have a ton of things going on. Remember, the 100% IVs coming from Zacian and Zamazenta are going to be 188 and 2735, both boosted only in cloudy weather, regardless of however you fight them and whatever they're fighting, chances are boosted in. Cloudy weather is the only condition that boosts their heroes form as well as their active crown forms. So just want to put that out there. In the 1-star raids, we are going to be getting all the Pikachus, all 3 of the conductors in the teams correlating. Then we're also going to be getting in 3-star raids, the Train Links, and the 5-star raids will be this. And in Gigantamax raids, we are also going to be having the Inteleon, which 1693 is going to be the Hundo. We have the Rillaboom, which 1899 is going to be the Hundo, and the Cinderace, which 1724 will be the Hundo. Remember, those ones are fantastic for putting on items, catching as many of those as you can, getting tons of XP, as well as getting yourself some Stardust. And so the one thing I'm not seeing in here is the Spinda forms. So I'm not sure how exactly those are going to work. I don't see them right now. Maybe I've missed some information, but remember, the Spinda forms are going to be a part of this unless they were just a part of the in-person. But if they are not, guys, remember, you want to have XL candy gains, these Mega Level 3 Pokemon. How you search for that? Mega 3 and sign, and then whatever typing you're looking for, or whatever Pokemon you're looking for. So if you want to look for the typing, you Mega 3 and fighting, and it'll show you. But remember that some of the Megas change forms as the Mega evolves. So here's my recommendation for you guys. I like Lopunny. It's going to be fighting. It's going to cover Phalanx, a couple other Pokemon. It's going to cover Spinda and some other normal types if they are out there. If you're looking for Zacian XL Candy, because it's going to cover Dragon-type Pokemon, Altaria, Dragon, as well as Fairy. Great combination. The Lopunny is also covering Zamazenta, which is super cool as well. That's why I like those. If you're looking for Pidgeot, normal, Spinda, and flying type Pokemon, that is active for you guys as well. So it really just depends on what you want to do, what you want to optimize, where you're at. Look at your Mega Level 3s and coincide depending on there. If you're looking at from Frigibax candy, you guys can look at that Dragon type like we just talked about. The Altaria, that's going to cover Zacian. I love that specific Pokemon. Rayquaza works too. And then if you're looking at a Mega that's going to take down these Pokemon fast, because remember, the Crown, Sword, and Shield are going to be out there, which I will have a counter guide coming out soon. Both of them are going to be weak to fire
and ground. So one of the things you could do is use a Mega Lucario. Obviously, we're gonna have one move on there. That's probably gonna be either Fighting Power-Up Punch or Aura Sphere. And then the second move, you can use Blaze Kick, which is a fire move, and then that Mega Lucario will be able to come in there and optimize. I know you'll be like, well, why don't we use a fire type? Or why don't we use Primal Groudon? Well, it's not gonna get you the extra XL candy, but the Blaze Kick is gonna be fire. So that's gonna be strong against both the Zamazenta as well as the Zacian, and then it's gonna get you XL candy for the Zamazenta. So that's a counter, high-level counter that can also catch you there. So guys, get out there, play really hard, have your bags cleaned out, be ready for everything that's coming for you in Pokemon Go. It's gonna be a great week. Make sure to check out the Trader Club of 2Bs on Twitter so you guys can get that wallpaper. Thank you guys for being here. Love and appreciate you. I'm gonna see you out on the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.